There's going to be times when you're in a static camp, or if you have a camp of your own, or even if you're out in the trail and you're going to be staying in a spot for a little bit, you might want to build a cut station. It's pretty easy to do. You find one nice solid log. This is an old locust log. One of the things I'm going to do, it might not work real well, but it should work okay. But I like to build a sawhorse to put logs on to cut. I've taught this in a few classes before and it works very well. Have some sticks about the same size. Remember the stake sharpening practice we did with an axe? Doing the same thing. We're beveling the tops, we're sharpening the points. Alright, when I do this, I want this fairly flat. You can use your axe or you can use something else. Next one in. This next one is the same, pretty close to the same angle. Same as this. Alright. Now I got a place that I can lay a log across. This one I might have to put this in just a little bit more. Alright, so I got a nice place right there. You can put pretty heavy logs on this too. Alright, so I can take it when I'm using my saw. Nice, long strokes. Get to this point to where it's too short, step on my saw, nice and easy, you don't tweak your saw, turn it over, line it up, do a back cut, pops right off. Alright, so that's part one of the cut station. Alright, part two of this cut station, we're going to make a spot where we can actually place a log and split small pieces of kindling like we did, like those pieces we cut over there. So what I'm going to do is find a spot. I'm going to take my saw and I'm going to put some relief cuts in this. They all have to be pretty close to the same depth. Space them out about even. There's a knot right there. Alright. I take my axe. not too shabby. So now what I'm able to do is take that flat piece that I cut right there and give me a nice place to split up a little bit of kindling. It may not be perfectly flat, but neither is my wood. If you're having trouble with it, take a stick, give a little tap, pop her down. You can get the baton in length. Alright, this next part of the station is like if you want to split longer wood, I usually shave it down just a little bit. I've got longer wood that I may have cut with an axe, like this. It's going to be a little bit harder to split because you can't stand it over there, or it's a little longer. If you were making long steaks or something, it's nice to have an area like that. I can hit it. There. Spin her around like such. Works for smaller pieces too. Some people think this wood's going to fly up and hit you. Even if you hit it on the very end, it's still stable because it's hitting the wood. Now if you're way back here and you hit it here, this is going to become a fulcrum and this will fly up and hit you in the face. But if you keep it down low, I've never had an issue with it at all. Nice solid log like this. I got my cutting surface over here. It's going to keep me from coming down and hitting my body with the proper length of axe. So there it is. Sawhorse, flat splitting area, and then a long splitting area for your axe.